everybody.
Everybody.
Hi there.
While we get a boob shot from Jeana.
I was like trying to get back in my chair to me.
Oh my God.
Love
And,
it.
and Jeana, if you want to do on yours too, feel free to do on yours too. But hi everybody, we're back. We're back. Yay.
Like Jan says, deja vu. It's a deja vu.
That's right. No, I was running out of time today. But that's okay. That's okay. I had packages to get postage on. Yay! I had to get my car out for a drive because
did you take your car out? Did you drive around?
It's been a few days since I drove my car, so I try to every few days. Sometimes it corresponds with garbage because I take my garbage out every 2 or 3 days because cat litter.
3 cats.
little bit of cat litter gets a little ripe. It gets a little heavy is really what it is. It's heavy and I have to get it into a dumpster. So, you gotta be able to.
That's a fun little game.
You gotta be able to it.
Will it make it?
I can cheat a bit because the one up by the mailbox is the one that's mostly used. And yeah, it's like as tall as me. So you have to like really get it in there. So some days it's like, oh, this is kind of heavy. I'm not feeling it.
You see Trisha out there doing that Olympic throw, like backing up so far and then running and hoisting.
Well, you can't because you got to open the lid. So you got to use one hand to open the lid. So you can do it with one. Do it with one. But sometimes one of the other dumpsters, which is a little less used, is a much smaller one. So it's a lot easier. You don't have to lift it as far.
True. Yeah.
Oh, Bonnie.
11 cats to put cat litter out for 2. Oh. Do you have one of those things? What's the one I keep seeing? I keep seeing commercials for, but where they go in and then it circles and it cleans it all for them, or every time they go or something.
Yeah, but you still have to dump it.
Yeah,
but also, like if Joe goes in, and then Faye goes in, it like waits like half an hour.
Oh,
or it rotates.
Oh, so it's not once it senses. Okay.
No,
wow.
It sits and waits a bit. I mean, error on the side of caution with cats. I totally get it. But
she'd be like,
cat's gonna get a free ride. But yeah. So it's it's cautious, and I get it. But
yeah,
they're big.
That makes sense.
They're big, and you got to put it by an outlet.
Oh, true, because they plug in, right?
You got to plug it in, yeah. But you can operate it. You can operate it off your phone.
Can you really?
An app, yeah.
Oh.
And I think you'll get a notification like when the bin is full. It's like time to empty.
So you don't get the notification, Faye went number 1.
I don't think it's smart enough to quite identify what all is going on in the box.
That'd be funny.
But I think they do it just in case you've got like sometimes Joe gets nosy and either one of the girls will go in and do their business and then Joe's got to go in and inspect it. And sometimes he'll do the cover up again, So I understand why it takes a while for it to do that in case you've got a multi-cat house and you got nosy cats that want to be up in the other cat's business.
Hello, Pat. Hello, Larry. How are you doing, Larry?
Honey. Hi, Sarah Lee. Hi, Jan. And hello, Jolita. Hello, Linda.
Junior reads an entire magazine before exiting.
Hi, Tammy. Hello, Amy. Hi, Larry. Hi, Denise. Hello,
can
Pat.
picture it.
Hi, Sherry.
Yay, Larry.
Oh, Larry, I'm glad. I'm glad you're feeling better.
Yay. So do we want to take a poll to see if everyone in the chat knows about the steak?
Oh,
we were talking about it backstage,
we
were,
and
we can't figure it out.
Okay, so I used to have a steakhouse by me. I think it was Texas Roadhouse. I don't drive that way very often to know if it's still around, but we were talking about how Jenn was saying that they had really good deals during the pandemic. And that the fact that I've eaten at a restaurant like once since the pandemic. I know. I'm kind of weird that way.
Well, it was during the time where all the dining rooms were closed. Like you couldn't go in, and they were still serving like to go stuff. But they did these manager specials where you could buy 6 or 8 steaks and baked potatoes and their rolls, which are amazing, that you could take home. So we did that several times. I called my indoor outdoor cat baby by his. Oh, Bonnie.
Awesome, Bonnie.
That is so cool. But there's another steakhouse that's like it that has the peanuts. That's what we were trying to figure out. What's the name of it?
Figure out what other steakhouse has the peanuts besides Texas Roadhouse that could be the one that's by me, but I'm not sure if it's still there. Because not everything made it through the pandemic, especially restaurants. They had it rough.
That's true. That's true. But me and Trisha were both Googling
peanuts.
So now they don't put them on the table. Now there's like this big barrel that you could get your own.
That's what I said. Lone Star.
Lone Star?
It wasn't Lone Star. It wasn't Logan's.
See, I thought Logan's, Jolita. Yeah. That's what I thought.
Because I've never heard of those two, so I would think it can't be that. It's like I thought maybe I still have a brochure from them, so I'd remember them. Sometimes I will. I'll grab it from the restaurant because I just don't ever remember
Denise,
them.
that's what I was saying because of the peanut allergies.
Oh.
Yeah, well, they were quite the slip hazard.
Well, it kind of was a little skeevy, right? If you're walking around, you hear crunch, 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 crunch. You know, it's like.
Yep. Hi, Susan.
Hi, Susan.
Hi, Jeana.
Yeah, it was kind of like the Old West. You're walking through there and you're crunching on peanut shells as you're going to your table.
And they had a saddle that you could ride on for your birthday. Like they would wheel it over to your table. It was on a little sawhorse and all of that. Because we never did it.
Oh, there's one called Colton's.
Colton's.
Is he getting a cut, Jolita? Is he getting a cut from that one? I hope so.
Right. There was a Colton's here whenever we moved here 20 years ago, but it was a barbecue place, I think. I don't know if they had steak.
Yeah, we have we have the Outback. I mean, obviously, we've got commercial ones, the Outback. We also have a local one called Buzz Inn. It's a Buzz Inn steakhouse. But yeah, I don't think I looked at the map, which, okay, it was by the Walmart that just closed. If that's any indication that area is kind of doomed.
It is. If your Walmart went under, something's wrong.
That's right. That's right. So so I think it was, and unfortunately, I don't think it made it, which is kind of sad.
Yeah. Aw.
I don't think it was because I wasn't the only one going.
I think it was all your fault, Trisha. It was all your fault.
I took them down. Oh, Jimmy Mac's Roadhouse. Oh, that's it. That's Sarah Lee for the win. Yes.
I've never heard of that one.
Mac's
Me neither.
Roadhouse. Yes. That was the name of it.
Was it just a local thing or was it a franchise thing?
I think it was.
I haven't heard of that one.
I don't know. And I say I'm okay with like the saddle for your birthday, whatever. Okay. But when they used to bring around the hats and stuff, I was always like, who's had that on their head before me? No, I'm good. You go ahead and walk away with that. Because I don't know who's been wearing that right before me, and I don't know what might be living inside that hat. So no.
It's true. There's a place. There's a place it's kind of close to us, but it's a family style restaurant. It's called Babe's. It's a chicken house, right? They only serve 4 main dishes, and it's all family sides, right? They just bring you out as many sides as you want, and all of that. If you have a birthday and you go, they put this stuffed chicken on your head, and so we told them one year that it was my daughter's birthday, and she's like, no. They came over to put the chicken on her head and she was bobbing and weaving and she was like, I don't want that. And she started crying. I was like, okay, girl, it's all right. Be a little extra, but you don't have to have it. But she's like, it's exactly the same thing. She's like, I don't know where that hat been.
Exactly. You don't know where that hat's been.
It's true. That's true. Just like all those little character faces at Walmart. Don't put those things on your heads, guys. Pro tip. Pro tip. Pro tip on a Wednesday.
Jimmy Max, and yeah, there's 2 locations south of Seattle, but the one location here, it's no more. So
now what you do when you go to Walmart is you walk down the toy aisle and you press every little foot or paw on those stuffed animals that make noise and play music, and you just walk down through there and you press every one of them on the way, and so it's just like this train wreck of these little laughing and music and everything. The store begins to like it's possessed. It's fantastic.
I do that. I do, especially at Christmas when they have all the little musical things all in a row.
Yes, but you gotta be careful. Don't put the ones that like dance around and stuff because they'll fall off the shelves. Then you get in trouble.
And they start shaking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You gotta be careful. Get the ones that don't move.
My husband just goes the opposite direction. He's like, nope. He just goes in and turns around. I was like, I'm going to the Christmas. He's like, nope. Because he knows. I got to see if it works.
Do that. Yeah. It's funny because the Hobby Lobby by me is like one of the quietest stores ever. It's like you can't even hear people talk. It's like everybody's whispering. It's crazy quiet in there. And then here comes Jenn. Press and all the buttons.
That's what you do.
That's what you
people up.
You're supposed to do that. I feel like it's.
I feel like if they didn't want you to do that, they would put the battery saver tab in each one of them that you have to pull out. You know what I'm saying?
Who's not going to pull it out though? Who's not going to pull it? Everybody wants to pull that tab out.
Pull all of them. All of them.
There's just like this slight little bit of joy when you buy something that has that little tab and you get.
Oh yeah, that is true.
You look for that one to buy. You test it on the other ones, but you buy one.
Exactly. That's like when I open things in the store to smell them, like soaps and stuff. I open it and I put the top back on and I push it to the side and get the one behind it. And it puts that one back because I'm afraid I didn't get the top on tight enough and it's going to spill. So I leave that for somebody else, I guess.
No, I do that with candles too, because what if I took some of the scent away whenever I was smelling it? So I have to get a fresh one to get a new one. I do that at Bath and Body Works too. I'm ridiculous in there. Y'all never go with me. Never go with me to a Bath and Body Works store.
And nobody wants to go to the grocery store with me because if I'm buying fruit, like especially like grapes, I've got to taste one before I'm going to buy it. Because if they're not like completely firm and sweet like I want them, then I'm not buying that whole 3 pounds of grapes. So I have to taste one. Everybody's just like, you're eating a grape in the store. I'm like, okay, what do you want me to do? Put an extra grape on the scale and weigh it when I'm checking out? It's one grape. It's not like, I'm committing grand theft auto here. I am literally.
Do you do that with oranges also?
Huh?
Do you do that with oranges?
I don't buy oranges in the grocery store.
I
have to drive over to Indian River to get oranges in December because that's the only way they're good. Because in Florida, in the grocery stores around here anyway, You can't get Florida oranges. You get California oranges.
What?
I know. Makes no sense. They ship all the Florida oranges away from us.
No, you know what?
Really?
That makes complete sense because that's what they do with the apples here. Most of our apples go out of state. We don't get
We don't get the good stuff.
It's hard. It's hard to find sometimes Washington apples. There's one grocery store in the area you can count on because they particularly buy local produce, but other chains, they don't care where the produce comes from. They'll truck it in.
Do y'all have like farmers? I call them farmer stands, like side of the road
market, but no, not a lot of stands. No.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
Sometimes now Yakima, which is just on the other side of the mountains, Yakima and Wenatchee, that's where most of our produce in state comes from. And so you will find they will sometimes come over. They'll have a truck. They'll have like strawberries or something, and they'll be selling them. But it's not as frequent as would be nice.
Yeah, we have farmers that just open the back of their trucks and they're piled high with like watermelon and cantaloupe and melon, and stuff like that. That
you can go to the farmers market and pay 3 times the amount that you'd pay in the grocery store for it.
We have a Dallas farmers market. It's really high. It's really high.
Yeah.
So I have a question. I'm taking a poll now.
Okay.
Okay.
So the poll question for today is peaches. Do you prefer peaches that come from Georgia, Alabama, or South Carolina? And go.
I don't know where my peaches come from.
I don't buy them enough.
Yeah.
You don't look on the tags. See, like I'm a notorious like produce snob. I look on the tags to see where everything is coming from before I purchase it. I know
where should I be
buying snob, but I'm a produce snob.
I mean, Georgia's known for their peaches.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say.
It depends on the type of peach too, because you've got the white, you've got like all these different ones that you can get. You got the Freestone, and you got the regular peaches.
Oh yeah, because there's ones that look like little donuts.
Yep.
Amy says, I've never paid attention. I don't buy them. I mean, I may buy them once a year, and just if I have a hankering, you know what I mean? Like it's not a staple.
I'm going to have to start paying attention now.
Yeah.
Now that you've mentioned it.
Pay attention to your produce.
Is this like never buy South Carolina? Because I know you mentioned South Carolina.
South Carolina has some of the best peaches I've ever had in my life.
Okay.
Crazy. But it's the time of the year too. In Georgia, I think their peaches come in a little bit earlier because they're a little warmer than South Carolina. So the peaches should be coming in pretty soon in Georgia. But in South Carolina, they had during their season, I'm going to say, they had some of the juiciest, sweetest peaches I've ever had in my life. And I grew up in Alabama where we raised our own peaches, and they were fantastic. But they were on par with Georgia. I'm telling you right now, if you can get South Carolina peaches, try them at least one time, but make sure they're ripe. Don't buy them when they're still hard and wait for them to ripe because they're never going to turn out right.
Okay.
So what about do you guys like the weird ones, like the grapes that taste like cotton candy? The cotton candy grapes?
I like those. Too sweet for me.
Those too.
They were like,
they're sweet. There's an apple too. An apple that tastes like something else. I don't remember what it was. I haven't tried it yet, though.
Have you tried? Do you have Twisty Treat? It's like an ice cream, like a freestanding ice cream place. It's shaped like an ice cream cone.
No,
that's cute.
I know. We have Twisty Treats all over the place around here.
I would go
the other day.
Serve?
It's every kind. You can get milkshakes, you can get banana splits, you can get everything.
Oh, okay.
And it's all made right then when you order it. And it's the cutest little building because it looks like a giant ice cream cone. But anyway, I went through there the other day and I tried one of their freezes, and I got the orange freeze, and it's like an orange creamsicle, but in a form.
I'd love that.
Love that.
Oh,
love it.
My gosh, that was a game changer.
Those are the best.
Those are the best.
So good.
an apple that tastes like a. I forgot what it's called though. I want to say cran apple, but I'm thinking that's cranberry juice because I don't think that's right. But there's an apple that tastes like something different.
I haven't tried that.
Okay, somebody's gonna Google it.
I know what is it? There's probably millions of them. I just don't know. I'm such a girl that's routine, right? Like, okay, I need this, this, and this. I'm gonna get this, this, and this. So it's hard for me to vary from the other stuff. But the cotton candy grapes, our daughter turned us on to it because she wanted them, and I was like, "This is stupid. I'm not spending $7 for a thing of grapes." Well, I spent $7 like 3 times since then. They are good. They're really good.
Have you tried the white strawberries?
Haven't seen those.
No.
We have the white strawberries around here too, and they're really good.
Do they taste just like strawberries?
Yeah. And it's just weird because like your mind throws you off to what the fruit is supposed to look like. And so you're scared to try it. And then when you do, it's like, oh my gosh, I think this is actually better. It's crazy. Like I got some heirloom tomatoes the other day that are the Black Prince ones. And so they're black tomatoes. And I was like, I don't know if I can do this or not. My tomato's supposed to be red. I chopped it. That's one of the best tomatoes I've had in years.
Wow.
It tasted like a tomato. And it was so fresh and it smelled like a tomato. You know that smell you get from a freshly grown tomato? So good. Oh my gosh. I had to go get tomato plants and plant them out back that are heirloom tomatoes so I can have those this year.
Wow.
So, nice. My tomatoes, if they turn out or not.
We had, I found one time in the store, it was like for like a week, they had them, yellow raspberries.
Yes, I've had those too.
Yeah, those are good.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, but your mind just throws you off because you grew up with something being a certain look, you know. And
well, there are so many varieties out there that just aren't commercially grown,
right?
That are like, you know, all the colors of the rainbow. Nice.
Yeah. Heirloom tomatoes are so good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't even buy tomatoes now because if I can't get the heirloom ones, I just don't. It's like I'll just
garden tomatoes though.
I'll live without them.
I remember we'd go to my great grandma's house and they did tomatoes, okra, and blackberries in their little garden that they had. And we would just go to the tomato vine, get a tomato, we eat like an apple. Like they're that good. I don't think I would do that now.
Yeah,
we used to.
Back, I planted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tomato plants. And then some basil, because I was like, tomatoes and basil, of course, they go together. You just eat it.
Yeah.
I just need some mozzarella cheese and I'm good to go. But it's like, they're all in there together. I can't wait. I'm just like, I've got a tomato right now that's like this big. Ooh. And I'm watching it every day. I'm just sitting there going, I can't wait. I'm like an expectant mother. I'm just like, so excited. Now watch, something's going to go out there and eat my tomato and destroy me.
You better go out there and whisper sweet nothings in that tomato's ear.
Like, I'm out there with that tomato every day. I am checking on it. I mean, I am babying that thing. And it's like, I just know I'm going to go out there one day and it's going to be gone. I'll probably weep just a little bit.
Oh. It's going to be the best tomato you ever had, though.
Well, you know what? I finally got a pineapple off my pineapple plant. It only took, like 5 years. But I finally got a pineapple off my pineapple, and that was the best pineapple I've ever had in my life.
Wow.
Now, granted, it's only like
now, will it produce one every year?
No, it's like every 3 or 4 years, I think. It takes years for it to produce.
Whoa.
I mean, the fruit of it was only about this big, that had the top on it. But, commercially, you look at them, they're like this big. Mm-hmm. But it was like a small little pineapple, and it was so sweet and delicious. I didn't even want to cut into it. It was my child at this point. It's been 5 years. And
yeah.
I was like, okay, I've got to take it off because it's going to die out here. So I went out there and I cut it off and I brought it in and I set it on my counter for a couple of days and just looked at it. I put a bow on it, and I finally had to do something with it because it was going to just rot. And I was like, no.
Yeah, you can't just let it sit there.
No, it was a sad day though when I had to kill my pineapple.
Oh
Yes,
yeah, tomato sandwiches.
I had one of those the other day.
You put mayonnaise on yours?
Of course.
I know, me too, girl.
What did
We
you
do it right.
What did you put on there?
I put a little mayonnaise, tomato, some salt and pepper.
That's it. And
It's
fresh
good.
bread, like really fresh, soft bread. It's got to be like you bought it that day.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, it's like
For
falling
sure.
apart almost. So good.
Ooh.
All right, guys. Well, we are going to get started with all the important info you need to know, like links to channels. And let's see, the fact that Jenn ships from where?
Texas.
There you go. And Jeana ships from, oh, I know, she's like me. We don't have the fancy graphics.
No.
Florida. I am on the West Coast, so I am shipping from Washington. I am putting the links into the channels so everybody can check and make sure that you are subscribed to the channels, because Jenn, what do you have going on the rest of the week that everybody needs to know about?
I have one more sale this week. That will be tomorrow. It's the Spin Your Thursday with Roy and Jenn sale. I will be invoicing this evening, though. So if you purchased on Monday or the 2 sales today, those invoices will go out tonight, because I am leaving bright and early Friday morning to head to Nebraska. So I want to get all packages out Thursday morning and get them gone. If you purchase from Thursday, the sale tomorrow, I'm going to wait until we come back, so that way I can combine that sale with the ones next week. But with that being said, I will be gone from the 12th through the 15th. I will be missing the twin sister sale on Friday, and then I'll also be missing the sale with Trisha on Monday. But I'm gonna miss her. I'm gonna miss you, Trisha. All because my husband didn't want to
drive
leave
faster.
I know. All because he didn't think it was a fun idea to leave at 3 a.m. so we could get back in time for the sale. He was like, no. I was like, I'm going to divorce you now. But no. But that would
Opportunity lost.
Yeah, it'd be too much. It'd be too much. So I will not be back home in time on Monday. But we'll be back Tuesday. I'll be back Tuesday, then we'll be back Wednesday for a double sale day. And I can't wait to show you guys everything I'm bringing back. I'm so excited.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Excited.
So I put the link in for Jeana also. So Jeana, let everybody know where they can find you. What days, what times?
Okay. It's like, where are they going to find me? Oh, I don't know. There's no telling where you might find me.
In the produce section.
The produce section, taking off the stickers to see where my produce is coming from. But, so I am normally on Tuesdays at 2:00 p.m. all Eastern times for me. Tuesdays at 2, Thursdays at 9 p.m. and Fridays at 4 p.m. I will be on tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. Tomorrow at 9 p.m. and I'm doing an all jewelry sale tomorrow night. So everything I have is going to be jewelry. I'm not doing anything else. So if you like jewelry, head on over. And then Fridays, I do my Fresh Vintage Fridays, where I just pull everything out of the boxes that I've, had everything that I've picked up during the week, pull it out of the boxes and just show it to you. And we all get surprised, because the stuff I get at the beginning of the week, I forget about by Friday. So it's always a fun little trip for us down memory lane. But sometimes I don't remember anything I picked up. There's those weeks where I'm just like, I got this yesterday. Oh yeah, okay.
Denise, I thought about that, but I'm bringing back like over 300 items. My car's going to be a little packed.
You see Jen sitting there, and there's like just stuff all behind her, and she's like crowded in like this and trying to hold something like this. This is how much room she has. She's like,
I know she's gonna have a box at her feet, a box on her lap.
Let alone, I already told my husband, I was like, we have to share a suitcase. He was like, I can't share a suitcase. I was like, we're sharing a suitcase. I need room.
You're not going to be gone that long. How much does he want to bring?
Oh, I know. Exactly. My point exactly. But I told him, I was like, suitcases can go in the back seat. That way I can still lay down or whatever if I want to. And then the trunk, nothing is in that trunk except for junk I'm bringing back. Not junk, great stuff. The stuff I'm bringing back.
There you go. Just rent a U-Haul. That's a great idea.
Sarah Lee, I'm picking everything up Friday.
Yes, she's been
Where? I'm getting from Nebraska.
Yeah, Nebraska. She's been buying on online estate sales in Nebraska.
Yes, and my sister-in-law, when she goes to garage sales and estate sales every weekend, she FaceTimes me while she's there, and I say, okay, I want that, and she picks all that up. And it's been about 2 months since we've seen her, so my items have kind of added up since we were there last. So
now so you're not driving the Jeep then?
No, that's a rough ride. It's a rough ride. No, but they're gonna come down Memorial Day weekend to go camping. So whatever I don't bring back or whatever I've purchased from when we come back till the time they come back again, they have a trailer, so they're gonna be bringing all that down with all their little 4-wheelers and stuff in it. So yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, so you're gonna definitely want to make sure you're subscribed to Jen's channel so you can see all of these awesome pieces.
Yeah. Join us Wednesday. Join us next week.
And I will be back on Thursday morning and Friday morning at 11:30 Eastern, and then 7 p.m. for Every Picture Tells a Story. Jan, Antiques from Karen, is going to be joining Aaron Proctor and myself because Sue is on vacation this week, and she will be joining us from the cruise. Her and Thomas and their friend Barb will be joining us from the cruise, so that's going to be a lot of fun. And then Saturday night, I have a Cricket who's going to be joining me for my late night sale. So nice. That's what I've got going on. All right, so we are going to get started with the sale. And I am going to bring Jen up first because that way I always remember Jen.
See? And I do the opposite whenever we're on my channel. I always start with our guests and boom, boom. So I try not to.
I have to start with Jen.
All right. So my first item is starting at $3. I have another scarf. Y'all, I picked kind of easy stuff shipping wise since I will be invoicing tonight. So easy, cheap, just to get it going. So this is going to be a $3 start. This is another scarf. It's right here. It has a little scene on it. So I'm trying to, here we go. It's this way. So it has like a little carriage right here, and then some little tassels, little gold chains. I mean, this is like 80s to me. Like, remember wearing stuff like this? But it measures 19 inches. It is red, gold, and green, and has a little of off cream color white on it as well. And these are great to decorate with. You could wear them. You could put it around your neck. You could put it on your purse. You could put it in your hair. It's really cute. It does almost look steampunk. I know, Sandra. Yes. It's kind of cool. I like the chains on there. And then it took me a minute to notice the the old-time carriage on there as well. But I thought it was really cool looking. Well, I liked the colors.
The other way, isn't that a saddle? Nope, the other way. Keep going. One more time. There, down at the bottom, towards the bottom.
Oh, it's so
cool. A little bit. Up a little more. There you go. I mean, what is that?
I don't know. It could be a saddle.
What do you guys think that is?
It could be. And aren't these like little lights? Little like lamp posts?
Lantern. Yeah, that's the lanterns that go on the carriage. And that probably is like some kind of thing to hook up to the horses that pull.
Yeah.
The carriage. It's like a whole equestrian thing going on.
Yeah.
I know. Right? And the rope? Yeah, I see that. I can see that. Like the little rope, the little bits and bobs. That looks like a little old lantern. Maybe this may be a buckle? Kind of reminds me of a buckle. I don't know. It's cool. It's different.
Yeah, maybe a saddlebag.
Oh,
yeah.
Maybe. All right. I'm not seeing any interest in this one. So we will pass on that. But my next one's starting at $3 as well. And it's going to be another scarf. And this is like fun, vibrant colors, which I like. I liked the orange. So there is a pop of orange on here. And then it has purples, pinks, blacks, blues, greens. Oh, really cool. Looks like stagecoach, saddle horse, carriage all together. Oh, yeah. I can see that. I can see that. So this one is also $3. It is also 19 inches. And I love the orange around it. I love that. Again, you could decorate with it. You could wear it in your hair, put it on your purse. I just like the look. And you could actually like fold it like this too. That's so pretty.
Those are really good if you're going to be traveling and you're looking for your luggage. You check in your bag and all the bags look alike. Tie that around your bag so you'll know which one yours is at the airport.
Yeah.
It looks like modern art.
It does. It looks like something like in middle school where they had us do the art thing where you just go like this and then you just color them all in different colors. That's what that reminds me of. But
is it signed? Good question.
No, I don't see anything. There's not even a tag on it. I don't see any signatures. Nothing. Yeah. I don't see anything. But all right, I'm not seeing any interest in this, so we can pass. And those were my two.
Okay, so we will be bringing back items for the speed round. However, you don't have to wait for the speed round. If you saw something, you think about it, you want it, you just let us know in the chat.
Yes. Hi, kitty. I see like ears.
I see an ear and part of a tail.
Hello. Okay, look. Okay, say hi to everybody.
Hi, baby.
Okay, you saying hi?
You hear him, Joe? Hi, you hear that? You hear the kitty?
Joe's like, I think I have a friend.
Joe didn't have any interest until I said kitty. Then that kind of got his attention. You want to see the kitty? There's a kitty. Can you hear the kitty? He's looking outside.
Okay.
Aww.
All right, you said hi to everybody. Can you get down for a minute? Thank you.
Joe sometimes isn't the smartest, but he's cute.
It's like, just sit there and look cute, Joe. So I guess this is my black and white round. I don't know why my mind works the way it does, but it does. So first up, you're going to have your choice of these two panda figurines. They're both Andrea by Sadek or Andrea by Sadek. You got the one panda sitting up and eating their bamboo. Nice, big panda. These are ceramic. It's number 5621. Nothing, you can see that. And it's got its foil sticker right there. So that's your first choice. Oh, I forgot to give you a price. They're going to start at $8. Sorry, choice of. So there's the first. And then the second one is one that's laying down. It's a little bit smaller. This one's dated 1985, but it is again Andres by Sadek. And it's like a baby with this little leaf in its hand. It's little up.
That's me every Friday night watching Trisha on the couch. I got my snacks.
I've gotten on the floor and I can't get back up again. I'm like trying to push with my arm. It's like, oh. The old gray mare just ain't what she used to be. So this one's marked 7421 from 1985. And
oh my God, it's cute.
Choices. So you got the grown-up one that's sitting there going, I don't get on my back anymore because I can't get back up. And then you've got the baby going, I'm letting it all hang out and I do not care.
I like watching. Every once in a while I'll get the shorts, in my feed of the pandas, them playing and everything. And every once in a while one of them will take a really bad tumble. It's like, oh, but they always have the handlers right there. The handlers pick them up and give them a hug and send them on their way. Like pandas are forever little 2-year-olds.
I know. I think that's why I like them so much. So if there's no interest in the pandas, that's okay. We will pass on those for now.
Oh,
I will give
that
you
instant collection. Those
it is
so great together.
True.
So,
Bonnie.
My other black and white item for this round.
Let's take a guess. A Dalmatian.
Close. Very close.
Oh, really?
Nuns.
Nuns.
They're black and white.
And nuns, yes.
And they're nuns. But there's 3 of them instead of 101. There's 3.
Okay. More manageable.
That's what I'm thinking. But they've got a nice glaze on them. And these are actually candle holders. Or you can use it like little vases in the back if you want.
Wow. Those are cool. And
those
what's
are
your,
cool.
What's
and
your
it's going to start at $12.
Put your lucite candles in those.
And they all look different. As you see, their faces are all different. Because sometimes, they get really generic on the faces. But she's even got blue eyes. And they're all just singing with their hymnals there. Just a cool little nun thing.
Wow. They
Nun
are
singing
awesome.
about Dalmatians. Yes. Nun singing about Dalmatians. There's the bottom of it. And I'll give you
so cool.
These are about 7 inches tall and about 6.5 wide. So, I know there's some people out there that collect the little nuns, so I picked these up. I thought they were kind of cute. And I love their faces.
That is nice that whoever did them really put some thought into
Yeah, they gave
their pieces were going to look.
They didn't get generic with it. They gave them actually some personality.
Right.
And they even changed up like their eyelashes. Like she's got the full lash going on. She's just doing the side lashes. You see, hers are a little more scantily done. And then hers are like in between the two. This one's like Lash-a-Palooza over here.
I have never seen those as candle holders. I've seen them just as, like caroling nuns, but not as candle holders.
I've seen them like this without the candle holders, and I've seen them as a planter in the back. Like
planter, yeah.
Oh, plant.
I've never seen candle holders, though.
No, very unique.
But if there's no interest, that's okay. We will pass on those. And that was nice items.
Those are great. All right, guys. And again, if you think about something and you're interested in it and we're not quite at the speed round, that's all right. You just let us know in the chat if you're interested in purchasing. And my first item is going to start at $10. And it is a wind spinner. So in the wind, it's going to twirl around. Now, if you've been watching some of my shorts or some of my vlogs, every once in a while when I pan my outside, you can see that I have one of these outside, and it actually does spin. But for this one, which looks like a peacock feather, that design, really cool, but with the center like that, it really looks like a peacock feather. It does come with a hook. The one thing you do need, which I will sell separately because you might already have one at home, is you need a weight on the bottom. So this one is a crystal. You can see from the way that it does prism that this is it's a crystal, but it has the weight on it. So you do want to put that on the bottom here because sometimes in the wind, they can get rocking. And so you need a little bit of weight, but you might have your own crystal, so you don't need this. If you are interested in this, it is $10 with the crystal. That is another $5 for the crystal. But these are really fun. And again, if you've watched the vlog, every once in a while when I'm in my living room, you'll see that I have a rainbow across my face. And that's because the sun is shining, it's hitting the crystal, and it is filling the inside of my living room with rainbows. And yeah, it does that a lot. And it's a really, really cool effect. If you have an area where the sun is directly coming in, and yeah, it'll hit that, and then there are rainbows everywhere. And then if it's spinning, then the rainbows are kind of spinning around. Now, the cats, they're not ones that actually they don't see the rainbows. They don't chase the rainbows. But that is 10. The crystal is 5 if you would like that. And then for my next item, also going to have a $10 start, but it is a wooden box. So I've got this beautiful, nice sized wooden box. It has a leaf, kind of a leaf and maybe berries, or a leaf and nut design. It does have some patina on the brass that is right there. There is a split down the bottom, so just be aware of that. It does not affect the box at all. And you can see that there are these really neat tiered feet that are on there. It does have a hinge. I was looking to see which end had the hinge. Right there, we've got the hinge, and then it has these nice little carved, like little beads on the side. They go all the way around, and each one is carved. Here is the inside of the box. So very nice for gift giving. Great to hold little trinkets, jewelry, all ready to go. I'll get you a little measurement on that. And the box is about 6 by 6 and about 2.5 inches. So 6 by 6 and 2.5 inches. And guys, I am just going to type the word test into the chat because there is nothing happening in the chat. And I just want to make sure that the chat is working.
Yeah, because it was like
that everybody is here or something. So
yeah, because it was like 4 minutes and nobody had said a word.
That's why I'm typing test into the chat just to make sure that for some reason on StreamYard ours isn't like stopped. So there we go. $10 for the wood box. Hi, Demetrius.
Hey, Demetrius.
All right. So we'll bring that back for the speed round.
Oh, Bonnie lost internet. She had to reboot. Oh.
Well, I'm glad you're back, Bonnie. Okay, we are going back to Jenn.
All right, my next item is going to start at $5, and I have a sheet music lot. It's my last one. I brought several this morning. So this is going to be 6 pieces in all, starting at $5. So I have Huggin' and Chuckin'. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that, but cool graphic on it. He's like putting X's on the dress. I don't know. It's kind of weird. But this one was.
I'm not familiar with that.
No, me neither.
I don't know. You've given somebody and you put an X on their back.
You haven't heard that? It's like an old Southern.
Never heard it.
Oh. Okay, so it's supposed to be like she was so large he had to like mark X's so he knows when he got her all the way around to the other side.
Oh, I'd never heard that.
No.
It's like an old joke.
Okay, well, this one was done in 1946, so maybe that was humor then back there. But this one was 1946. Then I have Chicago, that toodlin' town. I like the graphics on this one as well. I love that red. The red and black looks so cool. This one was 1922. Right here. Then we have Do You Really Want Me, which I love her. I love her. Wow. So there are some little tears right here, but the picture itself is in great condition. So you could easily repurpose her. This one was done in 1920, which I could see that with the hair and all of that. Mm-hmm. Right here. Then I have this really cool piece. This is from 1916, and it's men's mixed and women's voices. I believe this was something from the church. It does say Prayer Perfect on the top.
We've got Susan in at 5.
Oh, thank you, Susan. But it is in great condition for being 1916.
No, not surprised, Susan, but glad you like this lot also.
Exactly. And I have more sheet music, but they're large, and I don't have a pack a way to ship them yet. So, or I'd be bringing those because they're really cool. They're just very large. I mean, remember the big Life magazines? They're kind of like that size. They're large.
Are they the older ones?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I've noticed the ones from like the 1800s up to like the early, well, sometimes even 1920s, but mostly like in the early 1900s up to the teens. Yeah, those ones are big, but they're much older.
Yeah, they're antique. I have a whole bunch of them. I just don't have a way to ship them. So this seems like someone's probably book report of some sort. It's Julius Caesar. It's on this very thin paper. And the guy or kid or whatever actually drew like this one is Caesar right here. He did great. I mean, better than I could do.
And you're right, Jan. A lot of those during World War I, they purposefully conserved paper and made smaller editions of the sheet music. Yep.
So this is a whole book report, I guess, on Julius Caesar. And then last but not least, this one's in a little rougher condition, just the top page, but it's a kindergarten class book. And I could not find a copyright on this, but it has different lessons about how to keep kids busy. It has some bears on top. And in fact, there is a song in here about the 3 bears.
How about
It's
keeping
really
cats busy? Is there something to keep the cats busy?
Joe's busy. He busy. But I searched high and low and I could not find a copyright date on this one, but it's going in the lot as well. I thought it was really kind of cool.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get all 6 pieces. Yeah, they're really big. I don't, and they're all in plastic too, so I don't have a way to ship those yet. But once I do, once I find a way that works, I will sell them. But
They make bigger poly mailers, and there are bigger boxes.
so I bought some, and I bought the wrong size, I guess, or was sent the wrong size. 'Cause like they're large, they're really big. I think one of them was war.
I feel like I just put mine in like 15 by 12.
Let me see how big these are. Look, see, I got a whole stack of them. It's large. They're large. Let's see. 15 by 12. I'll have to look again then, because I have a bunch of them. It's just I can't do anything with them yet. Because I've ordered some poly mailers, but they were the wrong ones. But they fit perfectly for these. So I was like, all right, cool. Good. All right, so we are going to count this down. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Susan Lynn for $5. Congratulations, Susan. They're coming to you. All right. I'm putting this back in the, I had them in, excuse me. I had that in plastic. So let me put it back in the plastic real quick. All right. Got that. All right. My next item. Congratulations, Susan. Thank you so much.
I forgot to put there.
Oh yeah. The banner.
All
right, my next item is going to start at $5 as well. And I had a hanky lot this morning, and I have another hanky lot, but these are different colors. So this is more of a teal. It's looking bright blue, but it is it's more like a teal. And there are 3 that are that color, and then 2 pink that I'm putting together. So you're going to get all of them for $5. Again, there are 5 in all. Joking. Let me measure them for you. They are 10.5 inches by 11. So 10.5 by 11, which doesn't sound right because they're square. Hang on a minute. I mean, I ain't the brightest bulb in the box, but
it's almost square, isn't it? Yeah, that's pretty darn close.
Yeah, I got the same measurement. But these aren't vintage, so this is screen printed on here. So you could use them. Use them in crafting. Use them for their intended purposes. Yes. But I think they're pretty, and I wouldn't mind using them for crafting if I crafted, but I don't. But if you craft, they would be easy to craft with. So all $5 if anyone is interested in these. And again, you're going to get 3 of the teal and then 2 pink toned. Right there. Right there. All right. I'm not seeing any interest, so we can pass on these. And those were my 2. And thank you, guys.
All right, Jeana.
Okay. So next up, I have a piece of glass for you guys. This is they call it ruby red, but it does have cadmium in it. It does glow. It's the Fostoria coin pattern. So it's kind of these frosted coins around it, as you see. And you can almost see the yellow in the red glass.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You got the Liberty Bell, and then all these.
Carrie Ann. And what's your start price on that?
This is going to start at $18. It's a beautiful piece of Fostoria glass. And I'm going to try to show you the glow on the bottom of it if I can hold it up long enough to do it. And see if it actually shows, because you know sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. You can see it a little bit on the corners right there when I go past it.
Yep, you can.
So it's got a nice orange glow on it with the black light. And this is a bigger piece, and it doesn't have any damage. It's actually in really, really exquisite condition. It's 7 1/4 inches wide, and it is 3 1/2 inches tall. And
yeah, that's a gorgeous piece.
It is a beautiful bowl. And I like the way they did this. See how it comes to a point at each rib right there? I think that's amazing. And then you got that sunburst or starburst pattern on the bottom there. So it is a gorgeous piece. I've already forgotten the measurements now after I told you.
I don't remember them.
It's a little over 7 1/4 inches across, just slightly, and 3 1/2 tall. There we go. I got it again. But I just love the frosted or satin glass that's in there for the little coins. And as you see, those stand out. They're not flush. They actually stand out just a little bit. Oh, now that's in focus, I'll try to spin them around so you can see them all.
Yeah, that's got a lovely glow to it without any black light on it.
I know.
But it is Fostoria. So
yeah, it is Fostoria glass.
It is some superior glass. And look how thick it is. Wow.
Yeah, you can actually see with the sun hitting, you can see the orange in it. Now, when it's just sitting somewhere by itself, it looks ruby red. But when the sun's hitting it, you can actually see little bits of orange in it. But it is a gorgeous piece.
That is a steal of a price too, guys.
It is.
And yeah. I have a nappy that matches it as well. So if you want to start a collection, I do have another piece of it.
Yep. And this is not flash, just in case you're wondering if it's flashed red. It is not. It is red glass.
But if there's no interest, that's okay. We'll move on. And we'll bring it back around because I can only hold it for so long before my hands give out.
That is surprising. That is a beautiful piece.
Okay, and then next up, I have 2 of these available. I'm going to try to show it. It's quite long, so I'll have to do the best I can. These are new. They had their original price tag of $40 on there. I don't know if you'll be able to show you that or not. $40, $39.99 to be exact. But these are hanging pots that you can put. They're like little galvanized pots in wood. These little pots do come out. But I thought this was really cool. There's 5 of them, and I'll have to see how long. I mean, I can't even hold it all the way. It's as tall as I am. Let's see. It looks like it is about probably 3 feet, all stretched out, and it's on this twine. And they do kind of collapse in themselves. Like I said, you take the pots out, and it kind of stores flat for you. But it's got these little galvanized pots in it, and these are going to start at $12 a set. And I was like, even if you don't want to use them for your plants, you can hang these in a craft room and put your scissors in one, your pens in one, your tape in one, you know, paper clips in one, whatever, if you want to do it in an office or whatever. I just thought they would be useful for anything like that. Or you can use them for your plants to hang outside and put your little plants in or whatever. But I just thought they were so fun.
Hi, Auntie Sash.
And of course, I can't make the pot sit right because I'm holding it instead of it hanging. But the little pots just sit right in there. And I'll show you. I'll take one of them out and show you. So it's just a little like galvanized pot. And you put whatever you want to in there.
Oh, yeah. Great for succulents or cactus also.
Anything like that in there. And like I was saying, I think it would be fun to put it even in a kid's room, and you want to put like their crayons in one and ruler in one, and whatever you want to put in.
Erasers and colored pencils. Yeah.
You can have it hanging up, and then when it's time for them to use it, you can take it down and just pull the pots out and set them on the table for them. Then when it's time to clean up, it could be like a little game for them to put them back in the pots to go back in the little hanger.
Yeah.
I think that way with everything, because I had kids that had to get them to clean up, and you got to make a game out of it. So, but anyway, there's 5 hanging pots on each one. Like I said, I can't hold it all the way up. My arm is not long enough, but I got not pterodactyl, but T-Rex arms. So anyway, they do come out. So shipping is not a problem because it's literally just going to be these flats stacked on top of each other, and then all the little pots stacked together. So it'll go in like a 7x7x6 box, and it's not very heavy. So then if you want to take them down at the end of the season, I'm dropping everything. If you want to take them down at the end of the season, you can too, and to store them. So anywho, I'm having arthritis though, really bad.
Oh no.
Sorry. I'm doing the best I can, but my hands are
fine.
You're doing awesome.
My hands are just not working. But there are 2 of those available. And if there's no interest, that's okay. I will set it over here and y'all can think about it for a little while. And that was my 2.
Yeah, those are great. And even if you have, you want to do a little starter garden and just grow some seeds, but you don't have any space to put them, or you have cats, so you can hang them up instead.
Yeah, you can have them like in a kitchen window if you don't have a space outdoor, if you live in an apartment or something like that where you don't have outside space. It's a good way to start. Have a few little plants hanging around.
Yep. Hi, Jane. That was your second one, wasn't it?
It was.
Okay. All right. So I have a teacup and saucer. This is going to start at $12. Let's see if we can read that one. So it is Royal Grafton. That one got a little wonky. Let's try this one here. Royal Grafton, bone china, made in England. And here is the beautiful pattern. The light blue with these gold flowers.
That's pretty.
And then on the outside, you get just the gold flowers and gold and more gold. But that is what's on the outside. On the inside, you get the matching pattern with the fancy blue and gold, and then this nice kind of emblem on the bottom. Very fancy, but if you have one of those holders that kind of displays them like this is a great way to display this set. But yeah, beautiful that you have just the gold flowers on the outside and then the blue on the inside. Nice handle. And that is bone china, made in England. All right. We'll let you think about those. That is a nice set. And then also for $12, I have a decorative plate. Okay, I will show the back. This is Steubenville, made in USA. But from the look of it, you'd never guess it. You would think like Bavaria for something like this. But it is green with gold detailing. Hi, Kim. And then you have an ivory band, gold, and beautiful floral design. This pattern's got it all going on. It is gorgeous. And let's see how long this plate is, because it is kind of big. It is almost 11 inches. So like 10 3/4. So almost 11 inches. You could even possibly use that as a charger. But it's such a beautiful design. And and if no one else is coming in on it, I think Demetrius would like these.
I like that green though. It makes the flowers just pop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's such a contrasting color. It really draws your eyes in. All right. Well, I'm going to count them down for Demetrius. Thank you, Demetrius. Going once. Going twice. And come on. There it is. They are both sold. Thank you, Demetrius.
Congrats.
And we are going back to Jenn.
Hey, I have another scarf round. It's going to start at $3. And this one is a really pretty floral. So it has orange, some sage green, and a couple of hints of brown on it. Really just pops, especially with this white background. Really pretty, very springy. Again, you could decorate with this. You could actually wear it, put it on your purse, put it on your luggage, like Trisha was saying, put it in your ponytail. But look, that's how it would be if you put it in your ponytail. So pretty. I would put it in the middle of a table, put a bouquet of flowers on it. I think it would be amazing. So it is 19 inches as well. Very soft, no tags, no signature. No signature. Probably polyester, I would assume, but starting at $3 if anyone is interested. I wouldn't mind a skirt made out of this material. I think that'd be so pretty.
Yeah, that would be.
We're in the summer. Pretty.
And I just put the link in for Jenn's channel again. So if you haven't had a chance yet in the past hour to make sure you're still subscribed to Jenn's channel.
Hey, it could happen. We're laughing, but it could happen. You could be unsubscribed within the last hour.
It wouldn't be the weirdest thing that's ever happened on YouTube.
It wouldn't. It wouldn't. All right. We are going to pass on that, but my next scarf is starting at $3 as well. So let me put this over here. And it is a red with squares. Really kind of 80s almost to me. Right here with all these different colored squares. So there is orange, blue, red, brown. Really pretty. And I like the red border as well. There's just something about red. I like it. So this is 19 inches as well. $3 if anyone is interested. And so many uses for these. You don't just have to use them as scarves.
I was thinking about that a little while ago when you were showing the other scarf. I know my grandmother used to take scarves and she would put them in her underclothing right there. She had a lower cut dress or blouse or something to be, like a little vanity panel. But it gave that little pop of color. She was wearing a solid colored dress or blouse or something. She'd have that little pop of color that almost looked like a shirt underneath there. And she used scarves for that.
Oh, that's a great idea too. Great idea. All right, I'm not seeing any interest in this scarf, so we can pass. And those were my two. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, that's really creative, Jeana.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
I just remember when she was showing that other one, it reminded me of one that she had, back in the day. And she used to pin them to her underclothing, like on her slip or on her bra or whatever. And she would pin it to the sides where you couldn't see it. And then she was wearing something that was a little more low cut.
Mm-hmm.
For us shorter people, sometimes things are low cut when we don't mean them to be.
True.
And she would wear something like that to, be like a little vanity panel kind of thing. And I just always thought that was kind of cool. She had a huge collection of scarves. And you could color coordinate with everything you're wearing.
Yes.
Yeah.
True.
Okay, so next up, I have these. These are like decorative wall hanging plates for, one of your walls that you have a smaller space that you need to put something in or whatever. But the reason I got these is because, one, they're from 1971 and 1972, which are fantastic years. And
except for 73, it was better.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. And so that's when everything started falling apart, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I jinxed the whole year.
It was. I'm pretty sure. I felt something happen. I didn't know what it was yet.
No, wait, Christine's not here. No, it was all Christine. It was all Christine.
There we go. It was Christine.
I'm not here yet, so.
Yeah, she's still at work. We're good.
As a set together, but this is a Mother's Day and Father's Day little wall hanging plate. And these are actually made in Norway. And so you got your Father's Day 1972, and then you got your Mother's Day 1971. Now this one, I just noticed it's got one little chip right there in the side, which I didn't see till just now. But they have these little wire things, which you could replace that with something else. It's already got a little wire on it though, to hang it by, and it says 1971, and then everything is written in language that I can't understand, except for 1971 Mother's Day plate limited edition series, Porgrun's something Norway. So there you go.
And what's your start price for them?
For the set, I'm starting the set for $6 for both of them. So it'd be cute on like a little gallery wall or something.
Yeah.
Especially if you do the blue and white or the Delft or anything like that. It goes really well with it. And I just thought it was cute that they were Mother's Day and Father's Day. Far's dog.
Far's dog.
He's out there, they're camping. Dad's showing him how to make the fire and camp over the fires, cook over the fire. I don't want to camp over the fire. That would be bad. And then this one's got him feeding the ducks. He's out there feeding the little ducks. You got Mama Duck with the baby ducks trailing behind. I don't know what happened to this one. He's, I guess he took after the father. I'm not real sure. But cute little small plates. I have a ruler here somewhere. And they measure 5 1/4 inches across. So they're small. But I just thought they were cute. For, like I said, a little display. You could put them in a plate stand. You could hang them on the wall just to take up a little bit of room. Mix them together with your Delftware. It's the same coloration. But if there's no interest in those, that's perfectly okay. We will move on. And I'll set these over here.
And I just put the link in for Jeana's channel. So take a second if you haven't had a chance to look in the past hour and make sure you're still subscribed to Jeana's channel.
I tell you, it's not impossible.
It will happen while you're watching this. I'm not even kidding. It will happen while you're watching it. So,
that's true.
Next up, I have the matching Fostoria nappy bowl with the coins on it. Again, it glows really nicely. It's got the little satin coins. I'll show you around there. And this is going to start at 14. This little handled nappy bowl. Which I don't know the difference between the nappy and then this kind of nappy. One's flat, one's a bowl. I guess you use it, both of them. I don't know.
I don't know. I thought the handle had something to do with which ones were nappies, but
yeah, I know they're called nappies, but I don't know. It's a handled bowl, whatever that is, but it measures.
It's like a little server.
Yeah. without the handle, just the bowl itself measures 4 1/8 inches across and just under 2 inches high. And this would be really cute with your 4th of July coming up. You know that's coming up. It's around the corner.
Yep.
Kind of decorative thing because it is all Americana, like coins here.
Yep.
Fun for that. You could put some kind of little foam thing in there, put flags coming out of it. You could put a candle. You could put whatever you wanted to in it. But, or use it as a little serving dish if you have your festivities at your house.
Oh, yeah.
But I just thought it was fantastic with that coming up so soon. That's why I picked these pieces up, because I was like, these will be great for 4th of July.
Well, they're good for, yeah, you know, Memorial Day, Flag Day, Veterans Day.
We have so many. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
really. I don't know, Mary Beth, because when I was looking it up, they said this was nappy as well, but it's whatever you want it to be. Call it whatever you want. I don't know.
Now, where's the other one? Put the other one up next to it so everybody can see how awesome this set is. This is an amazing set.
So here is the big bowl, which is a good salad bowl, like serving salad bowl size. And then here is the nappy bowl that is it? Fantastic.
This looks so great together.
Fantastic for your holidays coming up. And since it's red, you can always bring it back for Valentine's and Christmas. So
yes,
plenty of wear out of it.
Absolutely. That's an awesome set.
And it does glow as well. I don't know if I can see that or not. It's hard to show in here with the light coming through my window. But it does have the orange glow as well. But if there's no interest, that's okay. We're going to move on. And that was my 2.
Wow. Amazing set. That's great to see. I enjoy, I enjoy being able to look at these things also. So yeah, that is an amazing set.
I think they're beautiful.
And I love Fostoria glass.
I do too.
It feels different from other glass.
You just tell how nice it is.
All right, so we've got Janine in for 14 for the nappy. And so we'll count that down.
Yep.
Going once. Going twice. Oh, hang on. So Patsy, we do have Janine in for 14 for the nappy. So I'm going to hold off on the countdown. I will ask this though, Janine, are you interested in the other piece also, or just in the nappy? Because if Janine is interested in both pieces possibly, then we can do them together. But let me know, Janine. So what was the start price on this one?
It was 18 for the big one and 14 for the smaller.
Okay. So yeah, Janine, let me know if you're interested in both pieces or just one piece. Okay, so you're also interested in both. So let's go ahead and do both of them together then, which would start at 32.
Sounds right.
No algebra required.
I come back and doing math.
I know. All right. So for both of them, we're gonna start it at 32. 32. So if anyone is interested in both of them for 32, go ahead and put 32 into the chat. Thank you, Janine. Thank you. All right. And so then Patsy, we'll give Patsy an opportunity to kind of get caught up on what we're doing here. So both of them, $32 for the pair, and we do have Janine in for 32. Patsy is at 33. Thank you, Patsy. That's such a great set. Janine is at 35.
Right. Hold on.
Thank you, Linda.
Thank you, Linda.
Linda had to remind us. Oh, it's falling off because I'm trying to do it halfway. There we go. We're just going to balance it. Okay.
Oh, that looks cute, girl. You should keep it like that. That looks cute.
Trisha's too busy laughing at us now.
I know. I have to find a popcorn thing.
Yeah.
Just a popcorn bag. You got a popcorn bag? Just get your ready pop. Just hold it up. Just the bag.
I'll go get my headband, and then I'll put a bag of popcorn with a headband.
There you go. You can do that.
Do that. That would be hilarious. Team Craft. Look at you.
Is at 38. Janine is out. Thank you so much, Janine.
Thank you.
And
calling it.
We'll count it down. Going once.
What would we do without Linda, though? Side note.
I know.
You're just sitting there watching.
Of us, doesn't she?
I love it.
And sold to Patsy.
Thank you, Patsy. And thank you, Jenny, for your interest. Okay, so what was I doing? I've completely lost now. Okay, that was my second item, so I'm good.
I think that was the 2. Yeah,
that was 2. I'm pretty sure.
All right. Well, I have a puzzle. So yes, I did take a second. I did do a short today with a puzzle, trying something a little different with a short. I asked a question. I asked people if they like, because this is a 1,000-piece puzzle. And so I was asking, do you like 300-piece puzzles? Do you like 500-piece puzzles? 1,000-piece? I've even had a 1,500-piece. That's a little much. But yeah, so I did a short with this, asking how many pieces for a puzzle do you like? But this one is really cool. So it is part of a fine arts collection. So this Eurographics Puzzles does famous artists, their works into a puzzle. Now I know with my lighting, it's going to be a little hard to see this one, but this is by Marc Chagall. And it is called The Circus Horse. And front and center right there is the circus horse with the lovely lady balancing on top. We have the crowd in the circus. We have acrobats around, but this end, I don't know what that is. There's an acrobat. Those might be clowns.
I see that.
I'm not sure. I think more people in the audience there. Looks like we might have a strongman doing some more acrobats there. So this is a 1,000-piece puzzle. And they give you information on Marc Chagall right there. So there is the master behind the masterpiece and information about him. It also shows you some of the other artists' work that they have turned into puzzles. So pretty cool. I was looking for measurements. I think somewhere here it told me how big this thing was. Sure, it's that easy to find. No?
If you weren't searching for it, though, you'd be able to find it in 2 seconds.
Maybe it's in the fine print that is on the side of the box here. Let me see. Oh, it's non-toxic, recyclable, soy-based inks. That's important. Oh, here it is. 19 by 26. Printed and manufactured in the USA. So that's important. So 19 by 26. So probably still very doable for a dining room table or coffee table. Let's see, where did it say that? Oh, right there. That's where I found it, right by the barcode. That's where it says non-toxic, recyclable, soy-based inks. All right, still sealed in its original packaging. Eurographics puzzles. There we go. There's a less glary shot of all of the beautiful circus people. All right. So I will bring that back for the speed round. And there we go. All right. I'm going to count that down for Sash. Going once. Going twice. And that is sold to Sash. Thank you so much.
Congrats.
I was giving it a little extra time because I saw your note that said that you had us muted. So I knew that you had to do a visual on that one. All right. So next up is a poster. It's going to start at $25. I know the jobs get in the way. This is so much more fun. All right. So this is a really cool Art Nouveau French. Now, this is a reproduction of, and I'm not sure if this was a poster, maybe advertising the perfume, if this is an enlarged label, that I'm not sure of. I have seen this available in other, how can you get that? On silk. They have this on silk, like little silk squares, but not many this size of a poster. There is another one. It has a bunch more writing over here, like it is a label. This one is a lot cleaner. It is gorgeous and fantastic. And Mary Beth, I am so glad that you are liking this because this is so beautiful. Let me see. I should take it out of the plastic. Hang on. Because again, that glare. The glare is horrible. So it is on thicker cardboard here. Still a little bendable, but it is on thicker than just paper. But look at the detailing on the flowers. Oh my gosh, they are so good. This is such a beautiful Art Nouveau style. Look at her enjoying the scent of the rose.
Look at the dragon up there.
Right. Oh, it's a three-headed
dragon.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And she's a ginger.
She is.
It's even got a bee on it.
Look at her enjoying that. That must smell good. But yeah, the detailing is just so beautiful. Oh, I love this. So yeah, and it is nice and big. Let me get a measurement on here. It is 17 by 11. 17 by 11. But yeah, isn't that just gorgeous? Now this, I think, has been around for quite a while. What happened, Jen?
Oh my gosh. Well, Aspen, the puppy, is just staring at my photo wall, just barking like they're strangers, like they were here before her. So she's either barking at that or the thermostat in our hallway. I don't know. Scared me though.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to count that down for Mary Beth. Going once, going twice.
Yeah.
And
a ghost.
Hi, Trina. Okay, I'll hold off on just a sec. I do not know exactly what year this is, only that it is. Whenever I have seen this picture, I have seen it as an antique, Art Nouveau. Again, it is a reproduction. It does have a number down here, but it is a reproduction of an original something. And again, I'm not sure if this was like a poster ad for the French perfume, if this is a label that has been, enlarged. I'm not 100% sure. But it has been identified as an antique Art Nouveau design based off the original. So yeah, that unfortunately is all I know about it. And that's kind of how every time I've seen this image pop up, that's kind of the general consensus of what it is. I know not a lot of info, so I am sorry. That's about as all I know about it, as close as I can get.
Yeah.
And Trina is in for 26. All right. Thank you, Trina.
Hey, Danielle. You're right, Lois.
Danielle. Mary Beth is at 30. Thank you so much. Trina is at 31. And this is 17 by 18.
Jeana.
Oh, shoot.
43. And hello, Lois.
Me and Jeana just enjoying the show. Oh, yeah.
We forget.
Yeah, it is crazy detailed.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is the screenshot they need, because this is like the knockoff Brady Bunch.
And Mary Beth is at 40. And then, yeah, the flowers are just so beautifully drawn. All the little ruffles. Trina is at 41. There were 5 fascinating perfumes.
They were fascinating.
These, I wish we could find these to smell them. That is what I wish. Because I'll bet they are
fascinating. They are.
We have Mary Beth at 43. But yeah, I love the background with that blue circle around her head.
What is she, like the original Mother of Dragons?
Maybe. Maybe.
Ooh. Plot twist.
I think there's some lore there somewhere. I don't know.
Well, I like, how Art Nouveau designs are, especially up here. But I love how very subtly her hair is also in that style right there. And then a little bit right there. So you get that Art Nouveau style, very flowy, right in her hair. And thank you, Trina. Thank you so much. And thank you, Mary Beth. And oh, Kathy the researcher is in. So the art was created in 1901. Thank you.
Oh, I forgot I was wearing a hat.
You can keep wearing it.
We forget to put them on, then we forget we wear them.
And going once. Oops, did I not hit enter? Oh, there we go. Going twice.
Look at these two idiots. Look at these idiots.
Sold to Mary Beth. Are they dancing?
No, they're mouthing each other, both of them, their teeth all out. They're playing, but goodness. Easy. Oh, okay. Oh, y'all could really see it now. They're in the hallway. They took it outside. Okay. All right. My next item is going to start at $5, and I have a really cute ring. It is adjustable, so it will fit any size wrist, but it is this black flower with some faux pearls in the middle.
5?
Yeah, 5.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Yes, they were jealous of Joe and Kiki. They were. No, actually, I heard Aspen barking. I'm like, well, my daughter went to work, so I'm like, where is she? Where is she barking? She was in her kennel. I should have kept her there until I was done with the show. But I was like, oh, poor baby. And now she's wound up. But it's almost dinner time, so she'll be all right. So it's right here. It is adjustable, so it could fit any size. You'd be a great gift if you want to give it as a gift. There are no markings, so not sure who made it. But just really, really cute, very springy. Let's see. And that is what it would look like on. It is not. Oh. Hello, Patty. Good to see you. Here.
Hi, Patty.
And again, you can see it is adjustable on the back. So again, it would fit a variety size wrist. I sold all that jewelry and then I found 2 pieces. Of course I did. So, all right. We are going to pass on that one. And then my next ring is going to start at $5 as well. So we can leave that up. But I have this turquoise colored ring. It seems to be a little over in size 8. But I do like this side. And on this side, there is a feather. Like a little feather. And it is open on the sides, so it is a little over a size 8. I would still say 8. This is what it would look like on if you were to wear it. And it does have some weight to it. Hi, Nathan. How are you? Right here. And then here is the back. There is no marking, Amy, so I don't think so, because there's not a marking on the band. There. But I love this color. Of course, I'm Texan. So we all love a good turquoise color. It's like in our blood. All right. Not seeing any interest in this one, so we will pass. And those were my 2.
Okay. I realized I had Joe's way blocked a little bit. Sorry. I made him stretch. It's good for him.
No.
Good for him to do some stretching.
Well, we still saw you, Patty. It's all good. Hi, Maury.
Oh, yeah, we saw you. Hi, Maury. I know. Be careful.
Okay, so up next I have this amethyst cluster.
Ooh.
Ooh. Trisha's eyes got wide.
Nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
This is going to start at $10. It is true amethyst. And it's kind of like in, you know, it's in a geode essentially. It's just a chunk out of a geode. There we go. Now you can kind of see it.
Ooh, sparkle.
It's very sparkly. And I'll give you a measurement on it. Wherever my ruler went off to.
And we've got Lois in at 10.
It is about 3 1/4 inches long by about 2 1/4 inches wide and not quite 1 1/2 inches tall. The part I like, oh, it's out of focus for me. Good. The part I like is on this side, how it goes up like that. That includes up and then comes back down again.
That is cool.
I like when it goes out of focus on my face so you can actually see what I'm trying to show you. That's always a nice thing.
That's a nice chunk.
It is a very nice chunk. Geodes are formed by volcanic air bubbles. All right. I am not a geologist. Ha! See how that worked out?
Yeah. That would work.
Sometimes
that would totally work.
It's a really pretty piece.
Any more interest in this beautiful piece of amethyst? These are nice, guys. This is, you know, we sell those cloches. This is one of those things that would be awesome in a cloche. You don't have to dust it.
Yeah, if you had like a little stand, I mean, let me see. No, it won't quite stand up by itself, but if you had like a little stand where you could put it that way with the cloche around it, that'd be a nice display. So you could walk all the way around it and see the back and the sides and everything.
Yes.
That would be really pretty. All right, if there's no more interest, we're going to start counting it down.
All righty.
I always think of Superman when I see things like this.
That's right. Is what, Fortress of Solitude or something?
Yes. You walked in, there was crystals everywhere. I loved it.
All right, we had Amy at 11. We have Lois at 15.
Yeah, you do have to dust the cloche. True. Although dusting the cloche is a lot easier than dusting all these little crystals, I would think.
Yep. Yep, you would definitely. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that kind of dusting. It would go back to nature and just be covered in dust.
That's why I like Halloween, because I'm just like, you know what? I'm not getting rid of my spider webs because they're just like a natural decoration. We're going to leave them up until after Halloween.
There you go. We've got Amy at 11. Oh. Lois at 20.
Hold on. I'm trying to get there. Hold on. Oh. I got it sideways.
Bonnie is also interested. Yeah, it's a beautiful piece. And I love, you know, it sparkles. How can you not love it? Amy is out. Bonnie is out. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. And we'll count that down for Lois.
You're done.
Going once. Going twice. The dogs are having their own show.
Yeah, why not?
And sold to Lois.
Thank you, Lois, and thank you, everyone that had interest. I appreciate it. And I will jot that down really quick before I forget what I'm doing. Okay, so for my next item, it does have very nice points on it. For my next item, I've got this, I believe it's a handmade Raggedy Ann doll. I don't think it was purchased. I can't find any tags on it anywhere, but she's a cute Raggedy Ann soft body doll, and she's got on her Raggedy Andy on her apron with a little heart because she loves him.
Aw, cute.
She's got her little dress on that's got little buttons, and she's holding her kitty cat. See if I can get the fabric where you can actually see it. Here we go. There we go. So we're going to start her at $8. And it says meow on it. She's got her kitty cat. Like I said, she's got her little apron, which it needs to be retied in the back. The bow's kind of loose on it. But
nice hair on her. Nice loops. Nice loops in the yarn and her hair.
She's a little bit bigger. She's 12, and then she's about 17 inches. So she's got some size on her. But you can see the stitching, like right here, is what makes me believe that she's one that was homemade. It does have the heart thing on her chest, but it looks like it's not stitched on. It was like drawn on, it looks like.
Oh.
She's got her little pantalettes on. But still, even with a homemade one, I know some people prefer the ones that are homemade to the store-bought, but she is really a nice job. I couldn't do this. Never, ever could I do this. I think she's pretty cute. She'd be a nice addition to your Raggedy Ann collection. And she's a little bit different because she's not wearing your typical clothing. She's got on like kind of fabric instead. So it gives you a little variety in your collection too. But if there's no interest, that's okay. We will move on from her, and y'all can think about her for a minute. I'll just set her right here and she can watch with me, and we'll pass on her.
Yeah, $8 is a great price on her. All right. Well, I have a set of 4 Wedgwood plates. I'm going to start them at $30, basically $10 a piece, because one of them does have a little bit of a flaw on it. So I'll start by showing the back. This is Wedgwood.
That's right, Patty. You can tell everybody you made it. You can buy this and just say, I made that. Didn't I do a good job?
Exactly. Nobody's going to know. So this is an octagonal plate. This design does come in pink, blue, green, and yellow. And it does not have an actual name to it. I did look this up on replacements.com to see what the name was. They just referred to it as a number. However, I was finding this most often with the words Chinese pheasant with them.
They're very colorful.
It's very colorful.
Yeah.
It is a beautiful design. Now, there is some crazing. Let me get in close here. You can see there is a little bit of crazing on this. These are old. They are very old. So that is one of them. I think these were 8, almost 9 inches. Almost 9 inches on the plates. So not quite dinner plates, but would be beautiful dessert plates. salad plates if you didn't have to have an absolute matchy set. These are crazy expensive, and $10 a plate is a really, really good price. So those are the three that are in really good condition. Let me show you the one that has a flaw on it right there. Right there, we got maybe scratch marks from a knife, but that is the one with the flaw. So you're basically buying 3 plates, getting a plate for free. And on these, and I'm not kidding, sets of, what did I see? A set of 10 of these went for $300. So they can sell as much as $30 a plate. But for you guys, $10 a plate. Beautiful design. Again, this is a Chinese pheasant. That is the center design. There is some crazing on there, but I'll get in close so you can see that pretty pink speckle. And then they are all trimmed in gold. And it is a beautiful Wedgwood set. So those are $30 for the set. And then I have a glass ball or sphere, however you want to refer to it. It is going to start at $25, and it's big. It is, let me check the diameter before I pick this thing up. It is a 4-inch diameter. So it is 4 by 4 inches. Here it is. Oh, wow. And yeah, here it is next to my ear. This is a big one. It is blue, cased in clear glass, but it looks like a planet. It is so beautiful. I do not see a signature on it. I'll show the bottom. There is a ponto mark here. It does sit on its own. However, it just barely sits on its own. It's not really like flattened. You can see it's just flattened a bit there. It would do best in some kind of a stand for display purposes. But yeah, this is big. It is solid glass. Here is the pontil again on the bottom. And it is so pretty. I'll kind of spin it around so you can see all of the pretty swirls. It goes from dark to light. And here is the top. And again, it is big enough to fit in my hand like this. It's big. What else? Oh, here. Just for size reference. Uh-oh. Mail
Fancy
carrier.
doorbell time.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'll let Jen entertain you.
Oh, the pressure. Oh, the pressure. I do see Mary Beth is in at 25. That is stunning. I was speechless, y'all. It was so pretty. Happy Wednesday. I feel like we're eavesdropping, though. So I leave Friday morning, Patty. Friday early Friday morning. So, and then I'll be back late Monday. So my next sale won't be till Tuesday. Hello, Sharon. Hi, Jen. Can I get the red scarf? Yes, absolutely. Which red one? Hang on. Let me grab them both. So I had this one. that had the almost like I think we said buggy. Had the little buggy right here. So I had this red one, and then I had this red one with the little squares on it. And both of them are still available. So whichever one you want, Sharon, they yours. Hi, Trina. I believe so, Jeff. I believe she said it was solid glass, but here she comes back.
Yes. Had to do
one with squares. Got you, Sharon.
Couple of trips. Had so many goodies going out the door. Yay!
That's a good thing, though.
I know. I love it. I love it when the stuff is on its way to you guys. So exciting. And yes, let me get this back. So I was, let me highlight. Oops. Oh, and then it just jumped on me. There we go.
And Jeff did ask if it was solid glass.
Yes, it is solid glass. Here is the pontil on the bottom. And so, yes, it is solid glass. And I was going to hold up the teacup just again for size reference so you can see how big this thing is. Because I know sometimes saying 4 inches doesn't quite let you know how big it is. But yeah, it is 4 by 4 inches. Here it is next to my ear. I can put it next to my Buc-ee's mug.
Oh,
there we go. But yeah, it is solid glass. It does have the pontil on the bottom, and it would do best to be in some kind of a stand because it doesn't have a totally flat bottom. Now it will sit on its own, but I have things around it just in case it decides to,
Weeble.
Exactly. All right. Well, I will count this down for Mary Beth. And Jeff, if you are interested, I do have Mary Beth at 25. And there is that. Okay. So going once for Mary Beth. Going twice. And sold to Mary Beth. Thank you.
Congrats, Mary Beth. Pretty.
Hey. And we are going back to Jen.
Okay. So I have my last scarf of the sale. Gonna start at $3. And it's this pretty blue and yellow.
Whoa.
I know, right? With the stripes. I love that blue. And then the border is more of a teal. I know it's showing a little darker on my camera, but it is so pretty with that yellow on here. The blue and the yellow contrast is beautiful. So
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure this one is 19. Yeah, it is 19 inches as well. Right here. And these stripes are blue too. I know it's looking a little black. Oh, there we go. You can see that teal almost right there on the corner. Right here. And then these are navy blue. They kind of are looking black, but it is blue. So, but all right. If Patty is the only one interested at 3, we can count this one down for Miss Patty. It'd be super easy. Going once. Going twice.
Oh, hold on. We've got Lois at 5.
Oh, sorry. Okay. We'll bring it back up.
6. I was trying to get Faye over here because she's sniffing and snooping around, but she won't come.
Oh, here. Well, I finally had to give the dogs a little bit of food so they would calm down. That's what I was doing a while ago. They were crazy. They were crazy.
Lois is at 7.
It's like, here, eat something.
Do you have like those chew bones that takes a while for them to chew through it so that they're occupied?
Yeah.
And Patty is out to Lois.
All right. So I will go ahead and we'll count this down again. So going once. Going twice. And sold to Lois for $7. Congratulations, Lois. It's coming to you. All right. Thank you. All right. My last item is starting at $3. And it is a really cute owl zippered cosmetic bag, change bag, whatever you want to use it as. I like the colors on it. Mm-hmm. This is not Louis Vuitton. This ain't Coach, but it'll get you through. It'll get you through. It's sturdy.
It's not.
It's sturdy. It is sturdy. And it's cute. And it's cute. So you can put your cosmetics in this. It's going to start at $3. Oh, I told you that. My bad. All right. You can
highlight it. There we go.
I would use it actually like whenever I go thrifting and stuff. Put your money, put your card in there. So it is 8 inches long by a little over 4.5 inches tall. And it has an owl on it. Yes, Jan. Yes.
I would actually put like the stuffing for like a pillow, that fiberfill or whatever you want to call it in there, and puff it up and then stick Halloween brooches on it and put it out for Halloween.
Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah, that is a great idea because you wouldn't have to sew.
No, you just shove it down in there and zip it up. And if you still want to use it as a little bag, you can later on, but you have double function out of it then.
Yeah. And then the back is just plain. Just a plain like canvas. So
imagine some cute little Halloween like rhinestone-y kind of brooches on there. Even owl brooches on there would be so cute, like in the tree. And then sitting somewhere for Halloween. I think that would be adorable.
Well, if my camera's deciding to blow everything out, of course.
I'm crafty, but thank you.
You are crafty. What are you talking about?
We got Lois for $3.
All right. Well, we can count this down for Miss Lois. So going once, going twice, and sold to Lois for $3. Congratulations, Lois. It's coming to you. Thank you. And those were my 2.
Okay. We're going to Jeana.
It always scares me. I know you're coming, and I still get scared every time I see myself. Okay, so next up, I have this beautiful crystal perfume bottle. I love the top on it. Okay, let me just show you around a minute. And then I'm going to take the top, actually screws off. Let me get it off. And it has a glass applicator. So look how pretty that is.
Yes.
It's highly faceted. It's really nice. Where did my...
You can see the rainbow.
You can.
Whoa.
Isn't that pretty? So this is going to start at $6 for the pretty little crystal perfume bottle. And I'll show you the base again. Let me screw it back in there so I don't drop it out and break it like I tried to do with the flask earlier. Thank God it was metal. So there is the base on it.
And we've got Janine in at 6.
And I don't see a marking on it. I don't know who made it. I can't see though. But I just thought it was a pretty little bottle. a pretty little bottle.
It is.
And it is, if I'm reading this correctly, about 2 3/4 inches tall. But if there's no other interest, we're going to start calling it down.
All right. Going once.
Oh, I nearly dropped it. I want to set it down before I drop it.
Sold before she drops it.
Exactly. Thank you, Jenny. I'll put you down for that, honey. Thank you. You have no idea. Some days I'm just like, that was a close one. Okay, so for my last item, I had pulled sphere too. Mine's not solid glass like Trisha's. It's not nearly as bougie as hers is, but mine's more witch-like, just so you know.
Oh, cool.
But it is like all this blue and green glass that's been fused together in an open ball, and it's got the thing where you can hang it in your window. Almost like a sun catcher. The idea of size. It matches.
Pretty.
I match it.
Looks like mermaid colors.
It kind of is. Wonder why I was drawn to it. Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy, I know. So anyway, I'm going to start this one at $12. And you can just put some fishing line or something here. And then you can hang it in your window and let the sunlight come through it. It is gorgeous. I love all the different fused glass they put in there to make this. So it looks like to me, I am not an expert in glass blowing. Have never blown a piece of glass in my life. But what it looks like to me is they fused that glass together in like a little solid orb, and then they blew it, and that's what gave it the pattern that you see here throughout it. It's just all kinds of really cool clear and blue and green glasses that they put together. And I think Jeanine is in at 12.
Yep.
So if there's no other interest, we're going to start counting down, y'all. Let me see. Okay. Let me give you an idea how big this thing is. How big it is. It's so hard to measure round things. So yes. It looks like it's about 4 and not quite 4.5 inches wide at its widest point. So still a really nice size.
So going once for Jeanine. Going twice. And sold to Jeanine.
Thank you and congratulations. I will put your name down for that. I love that piece. And that was my final one.
Okay. So I have a piece of Fenton. It is going to start at $20. It does have the Fenton sticker right there. It is not marked on the bottom. And it is a clear glass rose bowl. And it is the water lily pattern. And these are very dimensional. They pop out of the glass. It is really pretty. It's going to be, yep, you can kind of see how that water lily flower pops out right there. And the leaves are very textured. But I thought it was neat that this wasn't so overused, that the Fenton sticker still was there. It is 4.5 inches wide and about 3 1/4 tall. Hi, Mary. Well, that's okay. Mary. We're not done yet, and we're still going to do a speed round today, so you still have some opportunities. So beautiful edging, Fenton water lily in the clear glass pattern. There is the sticker. This was probably just sitting in the china cabinet looking beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody use it. Nobody look at it. Don't breathe,
Don't breathe on it.
Just let it sit there. All right. Well, I don't see any takers for the beautiful Fenton piece. So we'll pass on that. But my last piece also has a $20 start. And this is a hand-blown piece that is signed by the artist. So you want to have a fancy goblet. There you go. You can have the bougiest glass of wine out there. If you want to, you can use that as a tea light candle holder also. The stem here, it's glass, but yeah, it looks almost like metal, but it is glass.
It looks like mercury glass.
Yeah, it does.
It is really cool. But down when it gets towards the bottom, you can see it gets a little smoky in the coloring of it. It is really neat. And then down here, it is hard to read, but it is signed by the artist right there, like initials. And then it looks like, I'm not sure, 97, 93. I'm not 100% sure what it is, but it looks like either 97 or 93. It's hard with trying to etch.
Yeah.
So small. But this is grand. This is a really, really nice piece. It is 9 inches tall and 3 inches across. And again, if you don't want to use that as a fancy goblet, let me get my little, oops, are you going to turn on? Oh, barely. Let's see. There. You can use that as a little tea light candle holder. That would be very elegant and very pretty, just sitting on display. But yeah, it's really neat. You've got the amber glass, and then you've got this glass that almost looks like metal, and then you've got the beautiful clear glass. So that is $20 for the magnificent hand-blown goblet.
It's pretty. So unique, too.
Yeah, it is a really unique shape and beautifully done. All right, so that was one time through everything. We are now going to do the speed round. So if you are in the chat, great opportunity now to claim the items. If you're watching on the replay, all of our email addresses are going to be right up here on the screen. If you're interested in purchasing something that does not sell during the speed round, feel free to contact us directly, or you can leave a comment on the video also. All right, we're going to start with Jen.
Okay, I'll start with the scarves. So I had this one that's a red and gold, kind of reminds me of the 80s with the chain on here. We think maybe carriage right here. And then we have a saddle, just very ornate, very pretty with this red and then the gold and then that green. Loved the look of this one. So this one was $3, letter A. $3, letter A. For that one, then I had the orange scarf that was very abstract. So it has the orange border and then all the lines of colors on here as well. And these are all 19 inches. They're all 19 inches. So this one was also $3, letter C. $3, letter C. And then the last scarf that I still had was this beautiful floral with like a sagey green, a peachy pink on here. Right there. This one was also $3, letter D. $3, letter D on that one. And then I had a hanky lot. It was $5 for 5 hankies, and you were getting 3 of this color right here, this little teal, and then 2 pink. Excuse me, 2 pink. So they were all going together in a lot. This is just screen printed on here, so they're not vintage, but really, really cute if you want to do projects with them or actually use them. It was $5, letter H, for all 5 of those. All 5. And C, the orange scarf is going to Patty. Thank you, Patty.
Oh, and D. And D.
And D for Patty.
And Janine would like H.
H, the hanky lot. All right, Janine, thank you so much. I can fit that in your box too, I believe, Janine. So easy peasy. All right. The last 2 items, I had the adjustable black flower ring right here. It is a flower, has faux pearls in the middle. It is adjustable, so it could fit a variety size. Finger, it was $5, letter G. $5, letter G. And then I also had this turquoise tone ring right here. This was a size 8. Right here, it is open on the sides, has a feather on this side. This was $5, letter J. $5, letter J. And those were my items. Thank you, guys.
We'll go to Jeana.
Okay.
I like the way you said that. Jeana.
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 Mixing it up.
That's she's in trouble. Name Jeana.
Jeana.
What do I do now? So first up, I have the vintage nun 3 nun candle holder. Got the 3 places on the back to hold the candles, and it was $12, and it will be letter A. $12, letter A for that. And then I had the pandas. These are Andrea by Sadak, or Andrea by Sadak, however you want to say it, both of them. So you got mama or daddy panda sitting there eating their bamboo, or you have baby panda. So it's choice of $8, letter E. $8, letter E, choice of. So you can just say E1 if you want the small one, the baby, or E2 if you want the grown-up.
Or both if you want the grown-up just to sit there eating in judgment of the little one who's
exactly
just
you fool. And then I had the raggedy. Oh, I put my hat on her. She was holding my hat for me. So let me take the hat off of her.
Hat not included.
Hat not included. So the Raggedy Ann doll was $8, letter G. $8, letter G for Raggedy Ann. Set her over here. And what else do I have? Oh, the hanging pots, which I was making a huge mess out of. There's 5 pots per hanger, and these do come out. They are new. These little pots do come out, and like I said, it's about 3 feet long when you have it all strung out. But it does collapse down nicely for storage if you're not using it at the time. And this was, I did have 2 of these available. They were $12 each. Letter F, $12, letter F, and there is 2 available.
Good for gardening, crafting, general organizing.
And then I had the Mother and Father's Day plates. There's the Mother's Day. Like I said, it does have a tiny chip right there on the side. And these are made in Norway. That's from 1971. And the Father's Day plate, I was doing the set for $6. And it would be letter D, as in dad. Or far as dog. It's dog, as in dog. So $6, a letter D. And I believe that was everything. Yep.
Okay. And for $10, I have the Peacock wind spinner. So this sits outside. As the wind comes up, it goes through it. It spins it around. This on its own, with being the peacock feather design, this is $10. I do have a crystal. They work better if there's some weight hanging off of it. So I do have a crystal also available for $5 to hang off the bottom of it. And then you can have a beautiful rainbow kind of spinning around as this thing goes in the wind. So then number one for the spinner, and then $5 for the crystal. You may already have a crystal, so that's why I'm selling them separately. I have $10 on the wood box. So the box does have a split down it. This will be number 2. It has a graduated size feet, beautiful carved pieces here on the side, and then on the top it has the wood. And I have 2 people who were interested in that. I do see Demetrius first for the spinner with the crystal. So thank you, Demetrius. And here is the box. You can see, even though there is a split on there, it does not affect the box or the inside. That is $10. Thank you, Larry. $10 for the box, and it is number 2. And I think that this is brass, but there is some patina on the brass there. And then I have the Wedgwood plates. They are $30 for the set of 4 Wedgwood plates. There is some crazing on them. This officially does not have a name, although it is known as the Chinese pheasant. This plate has some damage, so basically you're getting 3 plates for $30 plus this one because it's still usable. It's still beautiful. It just has a little flaw right there. So those are $30 for the 4 Wedgwood plates, and this is Wedgwood of England. And I have seen these sell for $30 a piece. Well, that was very creative of your cat, Jan.
Hi, Jan's cat.
I'm not even sure what they pushed. Can we duplicate that? Let's see, that one, and maybe that one. Oh gosh, that was a fun one. Let's see, equals.
Yeah, I don't know what that last one is.
That one, this one, and that. Did I do it? Here. Oh yeah.
It's code for I want temptations.
That was a fun combination. Good job, Kat. All right, and then I have the last 2 items that I showed. $20 for the Fenton Rose Bowl. This is the water lily pattern. And then $20 for the Artisan Goblet. That one is a signed piece and signed and dated right there. Hand blown, beautiful goblet, $20 for that. All right. So we'll quickly go through where you can find everybody for the rest of the week. We'll start with Jenn.
All right, guys. So because I am leaving Friday, expect invoices tonight for the last couple of sales. Please, please, please take care of those so I can get them out tomorrow. I don't want to worry about boxes and shipping and all of that while I am out of state. So I will be sending those invoices tonight, but I will have a sale tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Central with Roy. Spend your Thursday with Roy and Jenn. Roy is with Dust Not Included. That will be at 5:30 p.m. Central on my channel, but I will save those invoices until the following week. I just want to get everything else out before I leave. So I greatly appreciate you guys. I'm going to be missing y'all. I'll be thinking about y'all while I'm shopping.
And so filling up the car with as much as you possibly can.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. Can't you tell?
Yeah, absolutely, actually.
I'm excited.
And Jeana.
That's not my tale.
No.
So I will be doing a sale tomorrow night at 9 p.m. It's going to be an all jewelry sale. Usually on my Thursday night sales, I mix everything up, but I'm doing all jewelry tomorrow night. So why not? You know, it's my channel. I can be crazy if I want to. So I'll do it tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern. And then Friday, I will be back at 4 p.m. Eastern for my live fresh vintage sale of everything that I found up until since the last time I had a sale. So join me for that as well, because it's all fun new stuff that you haven't had a chance to see yet. So
yay.
Yay. And I will be back on my channel 11:30 Eastern Time, Thursday and Friday morning for a lunchtime sale. Friday night, the Sue Spezio show. Sue and Thomas will be joining us from the cruise. I will be having Jan from Antiques from Karen join me. And Saturday night for my late night sale, 10 p.m. Eastern, I'll be having Cricket Harrington join me. And so, yeah, so that's what I've got going on. And yeah, I'm going to be busy doing some more packing and invoicing. And yeah, now that the weather is really nice and warm, making my mail carrier really work it for that 80-degree temperature that we're going to be having soon, which is crazy. It is crazy for us to have such warm weather this early in May. Sometimes towards the end of May, we get some nice weather, but this is happening a little early, so it's kind of nice. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining us. We appreciate it. And yeah, we look forward to seeing you guys in the chats and at our next sales. So everyone have a wonderful evening. Take care.